In the heart-stopping climax of the match, a surprising turn of events unfolded. The underdog team, against all odds, managed a breathtaking save, stopping a seemingly unstoppable goal. The goalkeeper, with a display of sheer determination and agility, leaped into the air, his hand barely grazing the ball, redirecting it away from the net. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated thrill. This moment, as we will see, proved to be a game-changer, setting the tone for the rest of the match. As the match kicked off, it was clear that one team had come prepared. The energy was palpable and the atmosphere electric, as the dominant team took to the field with a confidence that was almost tangible. Their strategy was clear from the get-go: aggressive, assertive, and relentless. The ball was theirs, and they intended to keep it that way. Their early dominance was not just about possession, it was about control. They moved with a synchronicity that spoke volumes about their training and coordination. The midfielders, like well-oiled machines, worked in tandem to control the pace, dictating the rhythm of the game with every pass and every move. They were the puppeteers, pulling the strings and setting the stage for their forwards. And oh, did the forwards deliver. With a finesse that was nothing short of spectacular, they cut through the opposition's defense like a hot knife through butter. They danced around the defenders, weaving a tapestry of intricate plays that led to the first goal of the match. A beautifully executed shot, it was the culmination of a well-planned and well-executed strategy, a testament to their early dominance. Yet, as we all know, the game of football isn't all about early gains. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat, turning the tide in favor of the underdogs. Despite the early dominance, the game of football is full of surprises. Just when it seemed like the match was slipping away, the underdogs fought back. The game took an unexpected twist. The trailing team, once the underdogs, began to claw their way back from the brink of defeat. It wasn't just a single moment of brilliance, but a series of calculated maneuvers, skillful passes, and relentless determination that began to turn the tide. It started with a goal, a swift counterattack, a perfect cross, and a header that found the back of the net. The underdogs had found their first beacon of hope, and the crowd erupted, their roars echoing around the stadium. But this was just the beginning. The trailing team, energized by their first goal, began to play with newfound vigor. They were no longer the underdogs, they were contenders. They were a force to be reckoned with. Their confidence grew with each successful pass, each intercepted ball, and each saved shot. The next goal came from a free kick. The ball curled beautifully around the wall of defenders and nestled into the top corner of the goal. The crowd went wild, their cheers deafening. The underdogs had done it. They had leveled the score. The game was not the same after that. The pendulum of momentum had swung in favor of the underdogs. They were no longer playing catch-up. They were driving the game. They were dictating the pace, controlling the ball, and dominating the field. The once dominant team was now on the back foot, scrambling to regain their early dominance. But the underdogs were relentless. They defended fiercely, attacked with precision, and played with a tenacity that was awe-inspiring. They were playing not just to win, but to prove a point. They were not to be underestimated. The final whistle blew, signaling the end of the third quarter. The score was even. The underdogs had fought back, against all odds, to level the playing field. The match was no longer a one-sided affair. It was a battle of equals. With the score now even, the match was perfectly poised for a thrilling finish. As the clock ticked down, the tension on the pitch was palpable. Every heart pounded in sync with the seconds slipping away. The players, drenched in sweat and determination, were locked in a fierce battle, a dance between ambition and desperation. The ball, like a pendulum, swung back and forth, a constant reminder of the thin line separating victory and defeat. It was the moment of truth, a moment that would etch itself into the annals of sporting history. The stadium held its collective breath as the striker, a figure of resolve and tenacity, positioned himself for the final assault. The goalpost loomed in the distance, a beacon of hope and glory waiting to be conquered. And then it happened. The striker, with a swift and decisive move, sent the ball rocketing towards the goal. Time seemed to stand still as the ball carved its path through the air, a comet against the night sky, heading towards its destiny. The goalkeeper lunged, a desperate attempt to intercept, but it was too late. The ball found its home in the back of the net. The stadium erupted into a cacophony of cheers and applause. The players, their faces a mix of disbelief and elation, embraced each other, their joy uncontainable. The coaches, usually stoic and reserved, couldn't help but join in the celebration. Their strategies and efforts had paid off. Victory was theirs. But it wasn't just a victory for the team. It was a victory for every fan, every supporter who had stood by them through thick and thin. The waves of jubilation that swept through the crowd were testament to their unwavering faith and loyalty. The final whistle blew, bringing an end to the high-octane drama that had unfolded on the pitch. The players, victorious and triumphant, raised their hands in salute to the fans, their faces glowing with pride and satisfaction. In the end, it was a match that will be remembered for its thrilling twists and turns. It was a battle of wills, a testament to the indomitable spirit of sport and a reminder of why we love the beautiful game. As the dust settled on the pitch, the result of the match was clear. An epic showdown had unfolded, one that will resonate in the annals of sports history. The game-changing moment that set the tone, the early dominance that felt so certain, the unexpected comeback that shook the stadium, and the final showdown that left everyone breathless, all culminated into this one moment of aftermath. The key moments of the match were like a roller coaster ride, filled with exhilarating highs and heart-wrenching lows. We saw a display of skill, strategy, and sheer determination that left no room for doubt about the caliber of the players on the field. The players themselves, drenched in sweat and exhaustion, wore expressions of satisfaction, disappointment, and respect. The victors reveled in their hard-fought win, while the vanquished, although stung by the loss, showed grace in defeat. The coaches, their strategies and decisions having played out on the field, bore a look of contemplation, already planning for the next battle. The fans, the lifeblood of the sport, were a spectacle unto themselves. The roar of the crowd, the euphoria of the winning side, the shared sorrow of the defeated, all contributed to an atmosphere that was electrifying. The echoes of the cheers and the sighs will reverberate in the stadium long after the final whistle. The implications of this match are profound. It has reshaped the landscape of the tournament, making every future match a must-watch event. The winning team will ride this wave of momentum, while the defeated will regroup and come back stronger. The strategies, the rivalries, and the ambitions have all been redefined, setting the stage for an even more thrilling contest in the future. Football, as always, proved to be a game of unpredictability and excitement, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next match. The aftermath of this match is not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter in this captivating saga.